John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Lyon Richardson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Yuri Ruiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, called strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And now the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
One out, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 outs. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow. Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
Move to first. Hernandez dives back in safely.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win. Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
Next pitch is downstairs. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher tonight, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And that's outside.
No strike.
That to right. Pajes. 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Batting second.
Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Matt McClain, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That just misses, and now 3 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Reds down in order. They're down 1-0. Top of the second,
Leading
the batter
off
will
for
be
Los
Michael
Angeles,
Conforto.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Lux hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Haesung Kim.
Haesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Flares it into the outfield. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Batting
bat
8th,
stays
third
in the
baseman,
zone
Miguel
on plane
Rojas.
for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Friedel makes the play. That's out number 2.
Batting 9th, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing, the next to hit.
Let's go, Reds!
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Very
2-2.
high with that one. And it's 2-2. Richardson over to first. Oh, he throws it away. Kim off of first with 2 away. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati,
Leading off
and
for the
now it's
Reds,
Austin Hayes.
Designated hitter Austin Hayes.
Yamamoto back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting 5th, left fielder Gavin.
And now it's Gavin
Lux.
Lux. That one missed. And another ball.
2-0.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting 6th, first baseman Spencer Steer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Let's go, Spencer.
To third. Rojas with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
Mookie
Los
Betts will get us
Angeles,
started.
shortstop, Mookie
He's kind of an
Betts.
outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Esteury Ruiz will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pulls that one foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Strike him out. 3 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. McLean sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Hernandez, in his 8th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Freeman hits it in the air. Benson on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch misses.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
At the plate, Will Benson. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. That one almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now here is Noelvi Marte. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
First base.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over.
Friedel.
Next to hit, TJ Friedel. Flied to right his first time. Liner, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you
Matt
rip a line
McClain.
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike.
0-1.
This one in the air. Freeman settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is the inning. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Los Angeles,
Start of the 4th.
right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder,
Andy
Andy Pages. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one hammered. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And here is Michael Conforto. Fly to left his first time. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there.
Now
just
batting,
rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Hesung Kim.
2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4,
for the Reds.
and ready to hit now for
Shortstop,
Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That one just misses.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent sign. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So digging in,
Now batting,
Spencer
the first
Steer.
baseman,
Grounded out his
Spencer
first time.
Steer.
That one a little bit high. 1-0. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little bit low. And it's 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4 to a board.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on
For
top.
the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
2 on, 1 out. Stevenson getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Nope, that's inside.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Little chopper rolls foul. That one out to right. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Benson.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. On a line. Reaches but can't haul it in. The throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Noelvi Marte digs in now. And that one is inside. To the right side, Freeman steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 2 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
five,
for the
John
Dodgers,
Sciambi with
third
Chris
baseman,
Singleton.
Miguel
And leading it
Rojas.
off, Miguel Rojas. Richardson back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Rushing stands in now and watches strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike. The Reds up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Benson. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is he's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Matt McClain.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt. And that's outside. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Reds 2 and the Dodgers 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's to third. Marte slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Freeman, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Whips it across, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the DH, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2.
Austin Hayes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. And that one pulled foul. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Blake Treinen up and throwing. Diaz getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough
Now
one to take on the full count,
first
but I guess he
baseman,
saw it really
Spencer
well. It's a
Steer.
really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first, Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Misses
No,
again,
that's the
5
ball.
in a row. Lux stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. And it's gone. Home run. And this place is rocking. His 12th of the season. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Stevenson tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Now
pitches
batting,
to
right
even that
fielder,
count up at 2 balls and 2
Will
strikes,
Benson.
but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
There's the strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Two outs. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cincinnati, the batter now, Andy Pajes. That's in there. 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers also throwing. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high high fly ball in the air left field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
fielder,
Put a pretty good swing on that
Michael
one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lyon Richardson is done, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Reds,
turn to the lefty in this spot.
Number
Sam
50.
Mole. This southpaw's been
Sam
really good
Mole.
against left-handed hitters. Michael Conforto will climb in. And that's in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. No outs, runner on second. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stevenson to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That's through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Stevenson to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1.
pitching for
We're
Los
back in a new
Angeles.
pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
49.
Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep
Trinan.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In now for the Reds,
Leading off
Noel
for
V.
the Reds,
Marte.
third baseman.
It's interesting. He
Noel
plays
V.
kind of a power
Marte.
spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one way inside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conforto settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder TJ Friedel.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel, 1 for 3. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with
One
that
ball,
backdoor
one strike.
breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that one wrapped foul. That
That's the
misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close
Now
pitches,
batting,
and
second
somehow
baseman,
he found a way to
Matt
keep the bat on his
McLean.
shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
McLean in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That one
ball, no
inside.
strike.
Look out. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the
Up
dish.
next
And
for the
Chris,
Reds,
that's a way to
designated
neutralize his
hitter,
speed by keeping him off
Austin
base.
Hayes.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball 1 there. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Friedel, the lead runner, out at second. McLean on at first with 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Gavin Lux.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Barlow.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Barlow.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Catcher, Dalton
The
Rushing.
Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Foul ball. A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers getting loose as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Betts, the next to hit, takes outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. That's inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
Now
there.
batting,
Pretty
the
much
designated
gifted him
hitter,
first base with a quick free
Ruiz.
pass.
Next is the Dodger DH, Esteury Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Friedel makes the grab, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now,
Angeles.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
40,
into the bottom of the 8th. Alexis
Alexis
Diaz.
Diaz.
He last pitched 2 days ago. Now, Spencer
Leading off
Steer.
for the Reds,
He's already homer
first
here in this
baseman,
one.
Spencer Steer.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And the 0-1. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man at second. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Well, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with the runner on second. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to third with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
Steer at third with nobody out.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch way upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And there's a foul ball. In the dirt. He's in there.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two runners in scoring position, nobody out. And just misses with that one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 7-1. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Called strike right there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ Friedel.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So digging in, Matt McClain. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Dodgers 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And Freddie takes a K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now here is Andy Pajes. Outside with a breaking ball. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a 3-2. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one way inside. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Got it! And that's the ball game. Richardson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.